Alrighty, well, good afternoon, everybody. It's doubleheader action here on Zaleski Sports. It's softball action. I'm Jack Weber along with WIAA Schuler here today on a colder, rainy day. Hopefully the rain's not going to be too much of a factor. Glad you could be with us and make us a part of your Friday here on Zaleski Sports, as it's the Marshfield Tigers from the Wisconsin Valley Conference playing host to a non-conference matchup in the doubleheader form of Holmen, the Vikings from the Mississippi Valley Conference. Marshfield sitting at 500, tied for second in the Wisconsin Valley Conference with DC Everest, both teams sitting behind undefeated conference foe Spash. Again, Marshfield playing doubleheaders in back-to-back days. Won a doubleheader against Merrill yesterday, 6-2 and 7-3. And they'll get a little break. They'll be back in action on the 29th on the road at Wausau West. Meanwhile, Holmen was in action yesterday, lost 5-0 at Tomah. Tomah first place in the Mississippi Valley Conference, and Holmen sits in second in that conference with a 5-3 mark. They'll have these two games today, then they'll be back in action on the 29th at Luther. As we're ready to go, here's the starting lineup for Holmen. First leading off, the second baseman, Macy Klein. Right fielder, number 6, Imani Toso. Batting third and pitching, number 9, Marcy Jacobson. First pitch and fouled off by Klein. We're underway. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, number 3, Izzy Jar. Batting fifth and catching, number 4, Mary Korish. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 12, Taylor Everson. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 13, Gabby Stewart. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 10, Taylor Baker. And playing center field, number 1, McKenna McHugh. A big cut and a miss, 0-2 on Klein. So again, for Holmen, it's Klein, Toso, Jacobson, Jar, Korish, Everson, Stewart, Baker, and McHugh. 0-2. Check swing, and she did not go. Plate umpire conferring with field umpire. Again, Coach Dan Stewart in his first year at the helm of the Vikings. And 1-2 is fouled off. Again, Holmen sitting at 7-6. Typical spring day without the sun, unfortunately. The sun was beautiful yesterday. 1-2. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the day for Sternwise, and we'll take a look at the Tiger defense. Varshow's in left, Brogan in center, Fisher in right, and you got Kraus at third, Barwick at short, Cole at second, you got Pugh at first with Griesbach behind the plate, and Sternwise on the mound. As that's a bit outside, 1-0 on Imani Toso, the right fielder today for Holmen here in game one. 1-0 inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Toso almost had to jump out of the way. (2-0). Swing and a miss. Good cut from Toso on a 2-0 pitch. Not a bad approach. Again, you've had 2 that have missed the zone by a couple inches. And then 2-1. And hits the low part of the zone. Count even 2-2 now. And actually, I think Jacobson thought it was strike 3. She was on her way up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Toso. Sternwise deals. And a little chopper to second base. Right there is Cole. Fields throws. And there is out number 2. 2 up and 2 down, and that'll bring on Marcy Jacobson, the pitcher today.
Number 9, Marcy Jacobson.
First pitch hits the low zone. No balls and 1 strike. Sternwise deals, and a little check swing. It's probably one of the most powerful check swings I've ever seen. 0-2. Sternwise trying to make this a quick 1-2-3 inning. Start off game 1. Sternwise ready and deals the 0-2. And that's low, bounces in the turf, 1-2. And busy day of games on Zaleski. We'll get into that later. 1-2. That's low. Count even 2-2 now on Jacobson. Sternwise ready. Deals the 2-2. And on the ground to second base. Cole is there. Fields throws. And that is the end of the inning. Vikings go 1-2-3. Bottom of the first. Marshfield coming up. We're scoreless on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Need a new mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall furniture where value is yours.
Bottom of the first inning, Vikings go in order in the top half. Here's the starting lineup announced by Coach Becky Linsmeyer as leading off and playing left field, number 1, Delaney Varsho. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 4, Ashlyn Barwick. Batting third and playing center field, number 12, Shyla Brogan. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 11, Maddie Kraus. Batting fifth and pitching, number 9, Caitlin Sternwise. Batting sixth and catching, number 13, Lily Griesbach. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 17, Ari Pugh. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 3, Lexi Fisher. And batting ninth and playing second base, we said her name a couple of times, number 5, Maddie Cole. So again, it's Varsho, Barwick, Brogan, Kraus, Sternwise, Griesbach, Pugh, Fisher, and Cole for the Tigers. Varsho ready to step in against Marcy Jacobson. And she winds and deals her first offering, and that is low. 1 ball and no strikes on Varsho. Again, playing back-to-back days is never easy, but having to play back-to-back double headers, that's spring for you. 1-0. Fly ball into foul territory and off the fence. Count is even 1-1 now on Varsho. Stewart playing in a little bit at third. 1-1. It hits the outside corner for a strike, 1-2. Jacobson ready, deals 1-2. And just a bit high. Count even 2-2 now on Varsho. Two balls, 2 strikes. Jacobson ready, deals the 2-2. Outside, count full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. And fly ball foul, and Varsho hanging tough. Three-two. And that's low and inside. Good at bat by Varsho. 7-pitch at bat. She wins with a walk. The leadoff runner is on for Marshfield, and that'll bring on Ashlyn Barwick.
Ashlyn Barwick.
As here's the Viking defense. Got Taylor Baker in left, McKenna McHugh in right, Amani Toso in, McHugh in center, Toso in right, and it's bunted foul. You have Gabby Stewart third, Izzy Jar at short, Klein at second. Then you have Everson at first with Korish behind the plate and Jacobson on the mound. Has scoring to bunt again. It's 0-2. And a little flare that will be caught by the shortstop Jard. Varsho retreats back to first. There's out number 1. And we'll bring on Shyla Brogan.
Center fielder number 12, Shala Brogan.
Jacobson ready with her first offering and deals, and that is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, Varsho with a small lead off first. Nothing. Jacobson ready, deals 1-0 to Brogan, and Brogan fouls it off. Count even 1-1. Brogan had a good pitch to hit. One ball, 1 strike. Jacobson ready and deals break-even pitch. Low and good play by Korish. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jacobson ready, deals the 2-1 and fouled off. It's 2-2. Similar sequence, ball, foul ball in this at bat for Brogan. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the Tigers center fielder. Varsho walked to open the inning. She's still at first. Gibson ready, deals the 2-2 to Brogan. And Brogan on the ground to short, coming in, charging his Jar. Fields, throws, close play, got her by a step. Nice play there by Jar to stick with that. That wasn't hit that hard by Brogan. Varsho goes to second base, 2 gone, and that'll bring on Maddie Kraus.
Third baseman number 11, Maddie Kraus.
Runner at second, 2 outs. Maddie Kraus, the third baseman, steps up for Marshfield. First pitch from Jacobson, and Kraus fouls it off. It's 0-1. Kraus takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 on Maddie. Jacobson trying to match zeros with Sternweiss here in the bottom half of the first. 0-2. That's low. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Kraus. One, 2. And that's high. Count even 2-2 now on Kraus. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. Kraus in the air to left field. Coming in as Baker calls for it, makes the catch. And the inning is over. Tigers leave a runner on. We played 1 complete. We're scoreless. We're going to the second on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. Rifles, handguns, and shotguns in stock from Springfield, Mossberg, Glock, Ruger, and Savage. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait by the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at bigbeardown.com.
Top half of the second inning as Izzy Jar ready to lead off for Holmen here in the second. Vikings went in order in the first, and Tigers leave a runner on in the bottom half of the first. Scoreless after 1 here in Marshfield. Sternweiss First pitch to Jar is cut on and missed, 0-1. A 1. Bit high, count even 1-1. Sternweiss working quickly. And fires a break-even pitch. And just a bit outside, 2-1. Didn't miss by much. Sternweiss ready, deals the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count even 2-2. Balls, 2 strikes. Sternweiss ready and deals. And outside, count is full. 3-2 now on Jar. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the day for Sternweiss, and that is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. First pitch to Mary Korish is off-speed pitch that didn't land exactly where I think Sternweiss wanted it to. It's low and outside, 1-0. 1-0. Fly ball into right field in the gap. That's down for a base hit as it drops in front of Brogan. And a 1-out base hit and first base runner of the day for Holmen. First hit of the day for either team. And a 1-out base runner for Taylor Everson.
First baseman, number 12, Taylor Everson.
First pitch is a low strike. Was dropped by Griesbach for a moment. No advance from Korish. Fly ball down the right field line and out of the reach. First baseman Pugh. Oh, 2. Fly ball into shallow center. Coming in is Brogan. She calls for it, makes the catch. Korish retreats back to first. And there's out number 2, and that'll bring on Gabby Stewart.
Third baseman, number 13, Gabby Stewart.
Gabby Stewart, third baseman here in game 1 for Holmen. Sternweiss ready, deals first pitch, and Stewart takes one low. Didn't miss by much again. 1 ball and no strikes on Stewart. Sternweiss deals. And big cut and a miss from Stewart. Count even 1-1. Break-even pitch from Sternweiss is outside, 2-1. And a chopper foul. Count even 2-2. Two. High. Count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Stewart. Three and 2. That's low outside and a 2-out walk for Stewart. And 2 on now for Taylor Baker.
Left fielder, number 10, Taylor Baker.
Sternweiss in a bit of a 2-out jam. First pitch to Baker, cut on and missed. 0-1 on a low sweeper. Sternweiss ready, deals the 0-1. High and outside, count even 1-1 now on Baker. McKenna McHugh on deck. Break even pitch. Outside, 2-1 now on Baker. Two one. Baker swing and a miss. 2-2. And Sternweiss a strike away, I should say, from getting out of this jam. 2-2. Baker swings and misses, and the side has retired another serve pro. Jamie Wenzel strikeout. They'll secure it down at first, and the inning is over. Like it never even happened to Jamie Wenzel serve pro strikeout. Bottom of the second, we're still scoreless.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Hey, Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford today. And find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, no matter where you are in Central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. First pitch from Jacobson to Sternweiss. Pitcher versus pitcher is low. Marcy Jacobson gave up a walk and then was able to retire the next three Tigers in order. And Sternweiss will lead off. It'll be Sternweiss, Griesbach, and Pugh due up for Marshfield here in the second. And a fly ball into center field, coming in, calling for it, and off the glove of McKenna McHugh. That's down. And on her way to second, sliding in safely, is Sternweiss. I spoke too soon. That'll be an E8. And we're going to have a pinch runner, which I'm not sure who it is because she's wearing a jacket over the number. So Lily Griesbach will step up.
Jim, what number you got? Jim. Jim. Eight.
Ruby Manick pitch running at courtesy running at.
Courtesy running number 8, Ruby Manley.
Ball no strikes on Griesbach. 1-0. And a low strike. Not a bad take from Griesbach. Break-even pitch. On a ground ball that's through for a base hit. And they're going to send the runner now, late stop sign. So first hit of the day for Marshfield.
The first baseman, number 17.
And Ari Pugh come up with a chance to give the Tigers the lead here in the early goings. Ari Pugh, the first baseman today. And now Pugh squaring to bunt, pulls it back, and now they're going to throw to almost the gap between second and first. as Griesbach goes down to second. So the Tigers take away the easy double play opportunity. Not that turning a double play is ever easy. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. First 1-0 is swung on and missed. Count even 1-1 on Pugh. One. Pugh takes one outside. 2-1. Pugh takes one high. It's 3-1. Manlick at third. Griesbach at second. That's fouled off. Count is full now on Pugh. Jacobson trying to get a big first out here in a major jam. Pugh trying to give Marshfield the lead. 3-2. And Pugh in the air to right field. Toso coming in, calls for it, makes the catch. Manlick is going to tag. We're going to have a play. Throw. The plate is wide. Manlick is in. And now coming in to score is Griesbach. 2 runs are in. Heads up base running by Griesbach. Caught the Vikings napping. 2 runs are in. It'll go as a sacrifice fly for Pugh. And a meeting on the mound between Coach Stoer and the Viking infield. Today's game is brought to you by Hiller's True Value. It's Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Get the tools you trust from the people you depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. And Sternwise & Sons, Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield is hiring boom and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work from the hometown team at Sternwise & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternwise & Sons of Marshfield today. We'll take a quick break with this meeting. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Tigers lead 2-0 after that sack fly and throwing error. That's low. 1 ball and no strikes on Lexi Fisher. Yeah, Toso made that catch. Manlick kind of made a last-second decision to tag. And then the throw from Everson went wide. It got past the catcher, Korish, which allowed Manlick to score, and then Griesbach took advantage of Holmen going slower to get after the ball, and she came around to score, and the Tigers got 2 runs on the play. Fly ball into left center field, drifting over in the gap and making the catch as the left fielder Taylor Baker for out number 2. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Maddie Cole, second baseman for Marshfield. First pitch. Cole fouls it off. It's 0-1. Balls and 1 strike on Cole. 0-1. Cole sends another one foul. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Tigers get 2 on the sack.
Hi,
Okay.
I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
2-0 Marshfield after 2 complete, as 9-1-2 due up for Holmen here in the top half of the third. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, the leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Your commitment to succeed is an example for all. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. We're here to support you. A low strike 0-1 on McHugh, the center fielder. And McHugh, Klein, and Toso due up for Holmen here in this third inning, as that hits the outside zone, 0-2. And check swing, and she checked it. Griesbach applied the tag just in case. It's 1-2. Now they said she went. Wow. Okay. Home plate umpire went down to confirm with the field umpire, and he said McKenna McHugh went around. Home plate umpire was good with just letting that one go. As it's the outside low zone 0-1. Klein steps up 0 for 1. She struck out back in the first. 1 of 4 Ks on the day so far for Sternwise. 0-1. High, count even 1-1. Break even pitch. Little flare calling for it is Pugh. She puts the squeeze on it for out number 2. So 2 quick outs, and Amani Toso will come up now for Holmen. She's 0 for 1, grounded out to second, back in the first. First pitch, low, 1-0. To Toso. That's low again. 2-0 now on Imani. Yeah, Imani made that catch in the bottom of the second, which amounted with that sac fly, which is reason Marshfield has runs. She made a good throw in the cutout again. It was a late decision for Ruby Manlick to tag. And a good throw probably would have got her. 2-1. And Toso fouls it off. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sternwise deals. Toso took the off-speed pitch. She froze her. And the side has retired the 5th K of the day for Sternwise. Another serve pro, Jamie Wenzel, strikeout like it never even happened. We'll be back after these messages. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Marshfield.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in Central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care. Plus, work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Delaney Varsho ready to lead off the bottom of the third, I should say. Varsho walked in her only plate appearance so far, as that is low, 1-0, as he kicks away from Korish. One ball, no strikes. Jacobson deals high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Here it is. And that hits the inside zone. 2-1 now on Varsho. And that hits the outside zone. Jacobson working the corners in this at-bat against Varsho. It's 2-2 now. Varsho takes one inside, count full. And Varsho had a 7-pitch at-bat back in the first, drew a walk. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jacobson ready, deals a 3-2. And a little flare into shallow left, and that's down for a base hit. It drops in front of Baker. So a leadoff single for Delaney Varsho, and that'll bring on Ashlyn Barwick. 0 for 1, popped out to short back in the first.
The shortstop, number 4, Ashlyn Barwick.
Stewart playing in bunt defense as well as Everson, as that's in there for a strike 0-1 on Barwick. And now, and trying to eliminate any easy base runners for Marshfield. 0-1. Hits the low zone, 0-2 now on Barwick. Balls, 2 strikes. Jacobson ready. And Barwick ready. 0-2. Barwick swings and misses. And there's out number 1. Second strikeout of the day for Jacobson. And that'll bring on Shyla Brogan. Brogan 0 for 1, grounded out to short back in the first.
Number 12, Shyla Brogan.
First pitch. Brogan pops it up, calling for it, and making the catch is Izzy Jar for round number 2. So 1 pitch, 1 out on Brogan. And now to bring on Maddie Kraus.
Third baseman, number 11, Maddie Kraus.
Maddie Kraus flew out to left to end the first. Varsho singled to open the inning. Has been stuck there as Kraus takes one high, 1 ball and no strikes. Kraus takes one low, bounces in the dirt, kicks away from Korish, and Varsho will head to second base. It's 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes on Maddie Kraus. And Kraus lines one up the middle, and that's past the second baseman, Klein, coming in to score as Varsho throws up the line, and now Kraus on her way to second after the throw. It's an RBI single for Maddie Kraus, and the Tigers lead it 3-0. That was a rocket up the middle. I didn't think Klein had a shot at that, and it actually ended up being a lot closer. She came out a lot closer to making a play than it looked at first. That was a missile off the bat.
Number 9,
And that'll bring on Caitlin Sternweiss. 0 for 1, reached on an error and scored a run last inning, and now that is low in the dirt. No advance from Kraus. It didn't really kick that far away from Korish. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. As you can hear, the wind starting to pick up. Big cut and a miss, count even 1-1. I don't care about the wind as long as the rain holds off. I don't care. Jacobson ready and deals the break-even pitch. Sternweiss reaches out and pokes one foul. It's 1-2. One and two on Sternweiss. Here it is. And Sternweiss strikes out, and the inning is over. Tigers get one, and they lead 3-0. We're going to the fourth. It's 3-0 Tigers.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Top of the fourth inning, 3-0 Marshfield over the visitors from Holmen here on Zaleski Sports. Game one of our doubleheader today. As Jacobson, Jar, and Korish due up for Holmen here in the fourth. Jacobson 0 for 1, grounded out to second. Little flare into right field. That's down for a base hit. And Marcy Jacobson, the pitcher, helping her cause a leadoff hit and a leadoff base runner. Second hit of the day for Holmen. And that will bring on Izzy Jar. Jar struck out one of 5 Ks so far on the day for. We're going to have a pinch runner.
Can I have your attention, please? Now, courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 8 for the White Eagles, Molly Towner.
Molly Towner will courtesy run for Jacobson, pitcher. And Jar struck out. Back to lead off the second inning. Looking for better luck against Sternweiss here in her second at bat. First pitch. Takes one outside that kicks away from Griesbach, and Towner on her way to second base. She'll get there. And Holmen starting off well here in this fourth inning. Runner at second, nobody out. Sternweiss ready, deals 1-0. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Sternweiss deals. Swing and a miss. Big cut and a miss from Izzy Jar. It's 2-1. Again, usually you'll see that unless it's way out of the zone. Most hitters are going to take a swing at it at 2-0 because they're probably going to get a pitch they like. 2-1. And inside, 2-2. Good motion on that pitch from Sternweiss. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that is the 6th strikeout of the day for Sternweiss. Another serve pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout like it never even happened, except it just did. As Mary Korish will step up. And that's in there for a strike 0-1. Korish singled back in the second. Stranded at second in the second. I said the second way too many times right there. 0-1. Korish takes one outside. Count even 1-1. Break-even pitch. High, 2-1 now. Ball's 1 strike, here it is. Just a bit outside, it's 3-1. 3-1. Korish, fly ball into right field, falling fast, that's down for a base hit. And Towner rounding third, she's coming to the plate, and there is no throw from Cole. It's an RBI single for Mary Korish, and the Vikings are on the board. It's 3-1. And just with the angle she had, I knew Fisher wasn't going to make that catch. Then she made a good throw in, and Cole decided to just hold on to it and eat the run. It's 3-1. As Taylor Everson will step up, 0 for 1, flew out to center. Back in the second, first pitch. Everson, fly ball, shallow right, that's falling fast down. That's again a base hit. And back-to-back singles, the third hit of the inning for Everson. And the Vikings starting to see Sternwise a little better here in this fourth inning. So 2 on, 1 out for Gabby Stewart. Holmen taking advantage of the Tigers outfield playing shallow. Back-to-back hits were not really hit that hard. They were little flares that, fortunately, Lexi Fisher had a long way to run to get. And it was, and anything, the last one, Maddie Cole was closer in the vicinity of that ball than Fisher was. So, Gabby Stewart. And got a loose bag on the diamond. Barwick will just put it in her pocket. Now we're ready to go. Sternwise ready to deal our first one to Stewart. And Stewart cut on and missed, 0-1. A 1. Stewart swings and misses, 0-2. One, 2. Low, 1-2 now. One, 2. Stewart in the gap, right center field. That is down. That is all the way to the wall. And coming in to score is Korish, and they're going to wave home Everson. Here's the throw to the plate. It is up the line. It's a 2 RBI double for Gabby Stewart, and we are all tied up. That was stung in the gap. And Everson comes all the way around from first to score, and the 3-0 lead by Marshfield is erased immediately here in this top half of the fourth inning. And now Taylor Baker will step up. Baker 0 for 1, struck out to end the second inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And after only having 1 hit through the first 3 innings, 4 hits for the Vikings in this second inning. 0-1. Outside, count even 1-1. One. Fly ball foul off the net. It's 1-2. One, 2. Baker, flare, foul territory, and Pugh puts the squeeze on it for round number 2. And that'll bring on McKenna McHugh. 2 gone. McHugh struck out in the third. Stewart standing at second. First pitch. Low, 1 ball and no strikes on McHugh. And Marshfield taking on Maryland baseball today. 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Break even. Fouled off. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. And McHugh takes one high and inside. It's 2-2. Two. And pop fouling out of play. McHugh's hanging tough. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. And McHugh fouls another one off. Two. And a little chopper foul again. Two. High and outside, it's 3-2. Count full. Good at bat here from McHugh. McHugh trying to win the battle and extend this inning for Holmen. 3-2. And she takes one outside. Heck of an at bat from McKenna McHugh. And back to the top of the order with Macy Klein. As Klein 0 for 2 struck out and popped out to first. First pitch. Inside, 1-0 on Klein. And Jacobson single to open the inning. Then the RBI single by Mary Korish. Then the big damaged Gabby Stewart standing at second with her 2-run double to tie this game up as that hits outside corner 1-1. Stewart at second. McHugh and ground ball up the middle. That's through for a base hit. And they're going to wave home Stewart. And Stewart around third, throw into short, throw to the plate. 2 runs are going to come in, play at the plate, and scoring is McHugh. How about that speed? McHugh comes all the way around to score from first on a 2-run RBI single as Klein goes to second on the throw, and the Vikings have a 5-3 lead. And Coach Linsmeyer on her way out there. We'll just see if this is going to be a short meeting or a longer talk. Either way, Holmen, after trailing 3-0 entering this inning, has the lead, a 5-run fourth for the Vikings. Five hits in this inning for Holmen. As Amani Toso will step up. And it looks like the meeting at the mound is concluded. As Toso steps up, 0 for 2, grounded out to second and struck out looking. That was last inning, to end last inning. As she'll step up as the 9th Viking to hit in the inning. Takes one low, 1-0. It's been a tough inning for Caitlin Sternwise. Fly ball into right field, going back as Fisher calls for it, and she makes the catch. And the inning is over, but damage done. 5 runs on 5 hits for the Vikings. They have the lead. It's 5-3 Holmen. We're going to the bottom of the 4th.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel, with our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics. Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
All right, 5-3 Holmen after a 5-run fourth inning for the Vikings as Griesbach, Pugh, Fisher due up for Marshfield as they'll have to play from behind in this one. The Viking bats awoke in the top half of this inning. That's low and outside, 1-0 now on Griesbach. Griesbach singled and scored back in the second. She came around to score on that sac fly and throwing error. 1-0. And Griesbach on the ground to short, and it eats up Jar. It goes through into the gap in left center field. A big turn at first from Griesbach. She'll stay there. Her second hit of the day. That took a nasty hop on Izzy Jar. Downfall playing on turf. Balls can take some wicked hops on a turf field. First pitch to Ari Pugh. That's low, 1-0. Oh no. Check swing, and she did go, says the home plate umpire. Count even 1-1. Break even pitch. Low and inside, 2 balls and 1 strike on Pugh. Two one. It's an outside strike. 2-2. Jacobson ready and deals the 2-2 to Pugh. Outside, count is full. Three-two. And that is low. That's ball 4. So first 2 have reached for Marshfield here in this bottom of the 4th inning. And that'll bring on Lexi Fisher. 0 for 1. She flew out to left. Back in the second.
Number 3, Lexi Fisher.
First pitch, and now squaring to bunt is Fisher, and fielding it and throwing out Fisher is the third baseman, Stewart. Job by Stewart to get there. It's a successful bunt nonetheless, though, for Fisher as it advances the runners. Goes 5-3 on the putout. Runners advance. Runners at second and third, 1 out, and Maddie Cole will step up. Cole struck out back in the second, to end the second inning, in fact. First pitch, Cole fouls one off the net. It's 0-1. I don't think Korish ever saw which way that ball went. A 1. And now that gets away from Korish and coming into the play at the plate, and Griesbach is in, and now that kicks away. Pugh thought about it. She'll retreat back to third. A run is in nonetheless, as the Tigers get one of those runs back. It's 5-4. And back and forth we go. Break even pitch. Cole takes one high, not by much, 2-1. Two-one. Low, fielded by Korish. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. And I can't imagine that Maddie Cole would swing on this pitch unless it was right down the middle. 3-1. And a low outside strike. It's 3-2. Not a bad take from Cole. Full count now on Maddie. Got Pugh at third with one gone. 3-2 to Cole. And a fly ball into shallow center. Coming on and making the catch is McHugh. Tagging is Pugh. We got to play at the plate. And now that gets away from Korish. Pugh fell down and she scores. It's a sacrifice fly. Not the prettiest of slides or executions from Ari Pugh, but she scores. And we're all tied at 5. It's a sacrifice fly for Maddie Cole, as they want to secure back to make sure she didn't miss the bag, and they check over. The home plate umpire says Pugh is safe. The run counts. We're all even at 5. Tigers respond quickly in the bottom half of this inning and tie the game up at 5, and Delaney Varsho will step up. Varsho singled last inning, 1 for 1. She walked in her first appearance and takes one low, 1-0. Varsho also scored the third run last inning, the only run of the third. 1-0. On the ground to short. Right there is Jar. She fields, throws, and she gets Varsho by a step. Marshfield ties it up thanks to a pass ball and a sac fly. 5-5. We're going to the 5th.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Five, 5. We're here in the 5th inning. A whole lot of 5s as Marcy Jacobson. First pitch. Fly ball into right field. Back goes Fisher, and she makes the catch. I thought that was going to go over her head. A great job by Fisher to retreat and make a good route on that ball. Jacobson tagged that one. If that's over her head, that's at least a double, maybe a triple. It depends on how fast Fisher can get to that ball. Either way, one gone. Here's Izzy Jar. She's swinging away at the first pitch, headed towards our way. And 1. Jar takes one low, count even 1-1. Break even to Jar. And hits the corner for a strike. Jar 0 for 2, struck out twice. One, 2. Low, count even 2-2. Two. Fouled off the net by Jar, hanging tough. Two. Swing and a miss off speed, and Jar couldn't catch it. Third time she just struck out today, and 2 gone for Mary Korish. And Korish has been the Achilles heel for Marshfield in this game. The only Tiger hitter to have 2 hits. Viking hitter to have 2 hits. That's fouled off. She singled back in the second and singled last inning to drive in the first Viking run. She later came around to score. 0-1. Low, count even 1-1 on Korish. Break even. Bounces in the dirt. It's 2-1 on Korish. Yeah, a little recap. Tigers scored 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and then the Vikings responded. A 5-hit, 5-run fourth inning. Tigers got 2 in the bottom half of the fourth, and that's where we stand here in the top half of the fifth. That's low and inside, 3-1 now on Korish. (3-1). Line drive into right field. That's down for a base hit. And Mary Korish continues to see the ball well against Caitlin Sternwise. That's her 3rd hit of the game. And that'll bring on Taylor Everson. Taylor Everson singled last inning, 1 for 2, flew out to center back in the second. Later came around to score. First pitch. Everson takes one low and inside. Good stop there by Griesbach behind the plate. Really? 1-0. As that's foul tipped into the mitt of Griesbach. 1-1. Break even pitch is low. 2-1 now on Everson. (2-1). That is low. 2-2 though. It's a strike. I don't blame Everson for taking that one. Count even 2-2. Everson trying to extend the inning. 2-2. And that's low and in the dirt. Good stop by Griesbach. Throw down to second. We might have a play. The tag. They got her on the leg. They got her. Heck of a tag by Barwick. She got the tag on the knee of Korish, and the inning is over. The caught stealing ends it. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. 5-5.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, bottom of the fifth as Ashlyn Barwick ready to lead off. First pitch fouled off its own one. Barwick 0 for 2's popped out to short and struck out. Jacobson deals, and Barwick sends one down the left field line, hooking foul. That was good contact by Barwick. It just kept hooking. No balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. Fly ball foul down the right field line, 0-2. Still. Barwick has swung at all 3 pitches in this at-bat. has fouled off each one. Two, as that's outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two. Flare foul off the net. Barwick putting up a good quality at bat here. One ball, 2 strikes. Jacobson ready and deals. Outside, 2-2. Two. On the ground to third. Right there is Stewart. Fields throws. Close play, but in time to get Barwick. Got her about a step and a half. And there is out number 1, and that'll bring on Shyla Brogan. First pitch, Brogan fouls it off. It's 0-1. Brogan 0 for 2 as well. Grounded out to short and popped out to short. Shortstop has not been her friend today. A 1. Line drive foul down the left field line. 0-2. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss. And 2 gone, and that'll bring on Maddie Kraus.
Third baseman, number 11, Maddie Kraus.
Kraus 1 for 2, flown out to left and singled. Had the RBI back in the 3rd inning. Throw to first is in time. Good job by Jar to stick with that. Tigers go 1, 2, 3. We're going to the 6th. We're still even at 5. You're watching softball on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Taylor Everson ready to lead off. First pitch high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes on Everson. 1 for 2. Flew out to center and singled and scored a run. That was back in the 4th. Part of that 5-run 4th. That's where Holmen has done all their damage so far. She takes one low again for a strike. Okay. Count even 1-1. And that low strike zone has been a factor today. One. Fouled off. It's 1-2. One, 2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Outside, 3-2. Full count on Everson. 3-2. Outside, and that's ball 4. Leadoff walk. And Gabby Stewart will come up to the plate. And that's outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Oh no. Inside, 1-1. One on the ground, and that is foul. It's 1-2 on Stewart. One, 2. Dropped in there on a strike 3. Eighth strikeout of the day for Sternwise. Now here's Taylor Baker. Popped out to first her last time up. She's 0 for 2. Oh no. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And squaring to bunt is Baker. And she bunts right through it. It's 1-2. One, 2 to Baker. Low, 2-2. And Everson walked to open the inning, then Stewart struck out. Sternwise trying to finish off Taylor Baker. Fly ball, little flare. That's going to drop in front of Cole. She'll go to first for 1, flip in time. That was a tough play for Cole. She couldn't interfere with the runner, obviously. Goes 4-3 on the putout, 2 gone, and that'll bring on McKenna McHugh, who drew a walk and scored a run back in the 4th.
Center fielder, number 1, McKenna McHugh.
Runner at second. 2 outs. And first pitch to McHugh is low and inside. Griesbach, nice stop, 1-0. McHugh pops it up. Barwick calling for it, and she will make the catch. And the inning is over. Leadoff base runner is stranded for Holmen at second base. Bottom of the 6th, we're still tied at 5.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
All right, bottom of the 6th inning as Caitlin Sternweiss ready to dig in against Jacobson. First pitch swinging, ground ball, Pat's jarring into center field for a base hit. And a leadoff single for Caitlin Sternweiss, and the Tigers are in business here in the 6th. And Manlick is going to come on and courtesy run again. She scored a run the last time she was on the base pass, as that'll bring on Lily Griesbach. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and has scored twice. First pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. One. On the ground, Jar's got it, steps on the bag for 1, chance for 2, and it cannot be dug out at first by Everson. It'll go 6 unassisted on the fielder's choice. As Griesbach able to reach. So 1 out. And what could have been a double play, and Ari Pugh will step up. Pugh has hit a sac fly, walked, and scored a run today, as that's high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, last time Ari Pugh was up, she walked, came around to score on a sac fly. She stumbled and fell, but the throw got away from the catcher, Korish, and she was able to come in and score, as that's low. 2-0 now on Pugh. One, 2, 3 due up for Holmen in the 7th. Tigers trying to take the lead. 2-0. Pugh flares one foul down the right field line, 2-1. And a line drive caught by Jar. Throw back to first, not made. Griesbach read that very well. Pugh tagged that one. That had some heat on it. But 2 gone, and a nice catch by Jar. And that'll bring on Lexi Fisher. And Fisher swinging at the first pitch, fouls it off 0-1. Fisher flew out to left and had a successful bunt her last time up. Fisher, little flare into right field. That'll drop in front of Toso for a base hit. And Griesbach on her way to third. The throw comes into the infield. Throw not made. Inning continues on the single by Lexi Fisher. As Maddie Cole will step up. 0 for 1, strikeout and a sac fly today. And now Coach Stewart on his way out, and this may be the end of the day for Marcy Jacobson. We'll see. And instead, I think they're just going to have a quick meeting in the infield. Today's game is brought to you by the Gray Dog Axe Throwing Company. They're now open in Marshfield. It's fun for all ages, 8 and older, so bring the whole family, join a league, or plan a party. Book your awesome experience today. Visit thegraydogaxe.com or find them on Facebook for more information. Eddie Cole, runners at the corners. Tie game here in the 6th. Chance to give the Tigers back the lead. They led 3-0. Holmen responded, took a 5-3 lead. Tigers tied it in the 5th. Cole's sac fly tied the game, as that is in there for a strike, 0-1. Sorry. Two. Now it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Cole. The 0-2. Cole, little flare, calling for it as Jar backing up. She makes the catch, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 2 on. We are going to the 7th. We're all even at 5. You're watching softball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Need a new mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The Furniture People for good home furnishings. Mall furniture where value is yours.
Top of the 7th inning, all even at 5 here on Zaleski Sports as 1-2-3 due up for Holmen. Klein, Toso, and Jacobson. It's Klein 1 for 3, strikeout, a pop out, and a single. Two RBIs for Klein today. Her hit gave Holmen the lead back in the 4th, as that's an outside strike 0-1. One outside, count even 1-1. Similar spots. One. And low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one. Fly ball, foul territory down the right field line. Long run for Cole. She can't get there. It's 2-2. Two. On the ground to short. Barwick's got it. Fields throws in time for out number 1. Bring on Amani Toso, 0 for 3. Ground out to second, struck out looking, and a fly out. First pitch. Toso swings and misses, 0-1. And if you are Marshfield, you're trying to keep any chance of Mary Corish hitting in this game. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Toso way out in front of that one. Toso, oh, she was fooled by the off speed. The 9th strikeout of the day for Sternwise. And Marcy Jacobson will step up. Jacobson 1 for 3, grounded out to second, singled and scored a run, and flew out to right. Was robbed of a hit in her last at-bat by Lexi Fisher. A 1. And Jacobson takes one low. Count even 1-1. Break even pitch. Jacobson flare into right field. That's down for a hit. Fisher will cut it off. And A 2-out hit for Jacobson. And that'll bring on Izzy Storr. Storr's had a tough day at the plate. 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts.
Can I have your attention, please? Now, courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 8, Molly Towner.
Molly Towner. Yeah,
Now,
Izzy
at
Jar.
shortstop, number 3, Izzy Jar.
First pitch. And Jar takes one outside. Again, Jar has not had a good day at the plate. 3 strikeouts. Had a good day in the field. Jar takes one high again. It's 2 balls and no strikes. (2-0). Jar got a piece of it. It's 2-1. Jar takes one inside, didn't miss by much. 3-1 now on Izzy. Again, Mary Korish standing on deck. 3-1. Jar fouled it off, counts full. (3-2). And Jar got a piece of it again, and we'll do it again. (3-2). And Jar sends another one foul, hanging tough. And this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. 3-2. Jar takes one low and inside. It's ball 4. Heck of an at-bat by Izzy Jar. So back-to-back 2-out base runners, and now it'll be Mary Korish. 3 for 3. 3 singles. And an RBI today. Korish takes a strike, 0-1. You got Towner at second. Jar at first. I can't talk. High, count even 1-1. Break even. Korish takes a strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2. Sternweiss trying to get out of this and get us to the bottom of the 7th, all tied up. Sternweiss ready, Korish ready. The 1-2. Korish got a piece of it. 1-2. Everson stands on deck. One, 2. High, count is even, 2-2. (2-2). Korish caught by Sternweiss. And the inning is over. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th. We're all even at 5. Back after this.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. Rifles, handguns, and shotguns in stock from Springfield, Mossberg, Glock, Ruger, and Savage. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
5-5, all even here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Top of the order due up for Marshfield after a great play by Caitlin Sternweiss to end the top half of this inning, robbing Mary Korish.
Leading off for the Tigers in the bottom of the 7th inning, the left fielder, number 1, Delaney Varsho.
As Delaney Varsho, left fielder. Varsho 1 for 2, a walk, single and scored a run, and grounded out to short. Stewart playing in shallow. First pitch. Little flare down the left field line. That is going to be a fair ball. And now that's kicked in the left field corner by Baker. And Varsho into second. And a runner in scoring position to start this inning for Marshfield.
The shortstop, number 4, Ashlyn Barwick.
As Ashlyn Barwick will step up, 0 for 3 today. Popped out to short, struck out, and grounded out to third. Second hit of the day for Varsho, and Barwick squares. Coming in, charging is Stewart. Throw to first in time to get Barwick. Varsho goes to third, a successful bunt. And that'll bring on Shyla Brogan. Brogan 0 for 3, popped out to short, grounded out to short, and struck out.
Number 12, Shyla Brogan.
First pitch, Brogan fouls it off, it's 0-1. A 1. Brogan on the ground. Jars coming home. Throw to the plate, and Varsho, it's safe! And the Tigers walk off game 1. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they're still on the field. The game is over. The Tigers win it 6-5. It's a game winner. Jar, that was the only play she had. And the Tigers win game 1 6-5, courtesy of the walk-off, a walk-off fielder's choice. And we'll take a commercial break. All right, start of game 2. Delaney Varsho ready to lead it off, and it's Ashlyn Barwick, Shyla Brogan, Madison Kraus, Maddie Kraus, Lily Griesbach, Lydia Garvin, Ariana Pugh, Ruby Manlick, and Maddie Cole. As outside 2-0. And then Taylor Weiss is the flex today as well. 2-0 to Varsho, and fouled off. It's 2-1. Inside 3-1. No strike, 3-2 count full. And a swing and a miss. And Varsho down on strikes. First strikeout of the day for Gabby Stewart. And first pitch swinging Barwick into the gap in left center field. That's down for a base hit. Barwick on with a 1-out single.
Center fielder number 12, Shyla Brogan.
And first pitch swing by Brogan. That's ripped down the left field line. Barwick's going to wind it up and head for third, and she's going to be waved around. And Barwick will score. Brogan on her way to third. Throw to third is not made. It's an RBI triple for Shyla Brogan. And the Tigers draw first blood in game 2. They lead it 1-0. That was smoke down the line. As it's Maddie Kraus. And first pitch swinging, a base hit up the middle by Kraus. Into scores Brogan. 2-0 Marshfield. Tigers keep it moving, and now it's Lily Griesbach. Griesbach, the DP this game. She was catcher in the first game. High, 1 ball and no strikes. And someone's car alarm is going off. And first pitch, 1-0 is fouled off. And little chopper, that is a fair ball. They're going to go to second for 1. The throw is in time. What a play by Happel at third. Goes 5-4 on the fielder's choice. As Griesbach will reach. Sorry, no, Garvin, I apologize. No, it was not really with it right now, sorry. And first pitch, that's ripped into left field, a base hit for Lydia Garvin. As here's Ari Pugh, the catcher here in game 2, as that's in their first strike. 0-1 on Pugh. Outside, 1-1. As a swing and a miss that gets away from Larson. One and two on Pugh. Tigers have 2 in this inning, looking for more. Runner at third, 2 outs. Stewart ready and deals the 1-2 to Pugh. And Pugh, a little chopper foul, and we'll do it again. And the defense for the Vikings in this second game, you got Towner in left, McHugh in center, Hawkins in right. Infield, a couple of changes as well. You got Hampel at third, Jar at short, Klein at second, Everson at first, with Larson behind the plate and Stewart on the mound. And Stewart was at third in the first game. And Mary Korish was behind the plate in game 1 as well, as that one's high, 2-2 now on Pugh. Again, for Marshfield, it's Delaney Varsho, Ashlyn Barwick, Shyla Brogan, Maddie Kraus, Lily Griesbach, Lydia Garvin, Ari Pugh, Ruby Manlick, Maddie Cole as the starting 9. And Pugh on the ground, that's through for a base hit. In to score is Griesbach, coming around third, and scoring is Garvin. It's a 2 RBI single for Ari Pugh. And it's 4-0 Marshfield.
Second baseman, number 8.
As here's Ruby Manlake. The shortstop. No, sorry, the second baseman. Talk about the defensive changes for Marshfield. Again, almost a completely different outfield look for Coach Stewart and the Vikings here in game 2, except for McKenna McHugh in center. 1-0 to Ruby. Takes one inside, 2-0. Manlake did appear in the first game as a courtesy runner. 2-0. On the ground, a chopper to third. Right there is feeling his Happel throw is in time, and the inning is over. Damage done. 4 runs for Marshfield. Holmen coming up. We'll be back after these messages.
Need a new mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I'm standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Yep. 4-0 Tigers after half an inning complete, as it'll be the Holmen Vikings getting their first swings against Ashlyn Barwick now on the mound. Here's the starting lineup for game 2 for Holmen, announced by Coach Stewart. Leading off and playing second base, number 2, Macy Klein. Batting second and playing right field, number 14, Isabel Hawkins. Batting third and catching, number 22, Lindy Larson. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 12, Taylor Everson. Batting fifth and pitching, number 13, Gabby Stewart. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 3, Izzy Jar. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 7, Josie Happel. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 8, Molly Towner. And batting ninth and playing center field, number 1, McKenna McHugh. And again, a little bit of a change in the defense for Marshfield here in this second game. You still got Varsho and Brogan in their same spots, with Varsho in left, Brogan in center. Instead of Lexi Fisher, though, it is Taylor Weiss in right field. You got Lydia Garvin at third, Maddie Cole is now at short. Ruby Manlick is at second. You got Maddie Kraus at first with Pugh behind the plate and Barwick on the mound. So a little bit of a different look defensively for both teams in this second game. Because Barwick's first pitch is cut on and missed by Klein. It's 0-1. And we're hoping the rain's going to hold off. There is rain forecasted. Line drive into left field. That's down for a base hit for Macy Klein. As Klein went 1 for 4 in game 1, and that'll bring on Isabel Hawkins in her first at-bat of this doubleheader. She did not play in game 1. Almost a completely different lineup for Coach Stewart, as that's fouled off its own 1. Again, obviously you have Pugh behind the plate instead of Griesbach. Griesbach doing the designated player role in game 2. A 1. Low, going down to second as Klein. Throw is not in time as Klein goes into second. One ball, one strike. Here it is. Hawkins swings and misses, and now that kicks away from Pugh, and Klein on her way to third, and she's going to get there. Didn't kick that far away, but Pugh couldn't find it. One, two. Line drive off of Barwick. Ouch. And Kraus can't make the play. That's going to drive in a run. Man, that doesn't feel good. That's going to be a base hit for Hawkins. And a run is in, and Coach Linsmeyer on her way to go check on Barwick as Lindy Larson will step in, and we'll see if she's okay. On initial look, she kind of gave the impression that that didn't feel very good, which I don't think any human alive could ever say that that felt good, getting drilled by a line drive on the foot. But actually, I think of a lot of places, that's probably actually where you'd prefer it instead of the head or other places. Yeah, about say that I would agree. The foot is probably the best place to get hit by one of those. It still doesn't feel good, but does look like that Ashlyn Barwick is going to be okay. I'm sure that it would probably just, I bet 3/4 of the time when that hurts, it's honestly more shock than pain. It's the fact that you just got hit by a ball that's probably coming at you. And she's actually going to throw a couple of warm-up tosses, or maybe not. No, Larson will step in. Okay. Didn't know if maybe they were going to have her just throw a couple just to make sure that it didn't affect her motion or anything, but instead Larson's going to step in. First pitch is low, and that gets away from Pugh. And Hawkins on her way to second base. She'll get there. So this first inning for Holmen starting very similar to how it went for Marshfield, as a couple of hits to start things out. And that hits the outside corner. Count even 1-1 on Larson. Again, Mary Korish caught the first game, so Larson did not appear. Korish had a heck of a game, went 3 for 4. Robbed of a hit in her last at bat, though, on a great catch by Caitlin Sternwise. It's 1-2. Barwick ready. 1-2 to Larson. Larson, a chopper to short. Right there is Cole. Fields throws, and the throw gets away. And Hawkins will go to third, and that'll be an E6. And Marshfield not helping themselves out right now.
First baseman, number 12, Taylor Everson.
As Taylor Everson will send up, and I think Coach Stewart is maybe talking about a courtesy runner, and he is going to send one out. And it will be Taylor Baker as the courtesy runner. Baker played in the first game. She was the left fielder.
Taylor Baker.
So you got Baker at first and Hawkins at third. First pitch outside, 1 ball and no strikes on Everson. Everson went 1 for 2, flew out, singled and scored a run and walked. 1-0. Everson on the ground. Cole's got it. She's going to go to first and trade the out for the run. So finally the first out for Barwick. It's 4-2 RBI for Taylor Everson. And that'll bring on Gabby Stewart. Gabby Stewart went 1 for 2, struck out. Walked and doubled, drove in 2 runs with the doubles, and now that gets away. Baker on her way to third, and she'll get there. Tigers got 4 in the first, but Holmen's been able to cut the lead in half. 1-0. And inside call for a strike, count even 1-1. Break even. Swing and a miss. Stewart was way out in front of that one. One, two. Bounces in the dirt. Good play by Pugh. Good block. Count even 2-2 now on Stewart. Again, Marshfield took game 1 6-5 on a walk-off fielder's choice. That is low. 3-2 now. 3-2. Stewart swings and misses. There's the first strikeout of the day for Ashlyn Barwick. 2 gone, and that'll bring on Izzy Jar. Jar 0 for 3 with a walk.
Shortstop, number 3, Izzy Jar.
Struck out 3 times in game 1 against Caitlin Sternweiss. That pitch is low, 1 ball and no strikes. Good pick by Pugh in the dirt. Or turf, or whatever you want to call it. I think I'm so used to saying dirt, I forget it's not actually real dirt. On the ground, and that is fielded by Happel at third. She throws in time, and the inning is over. Vikings get 2. That's all they get. We've played 1. It's 4-2 Marshfield. We're going to the second.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Time, and Whitetail Magic. Rifles, handguns, and shotguns in stock from Springfield, Mossberg, Glock, Ruger, and Savage. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Addie Cole ready to lead off for Marshfield here in this second inning. You know who's your one-stop shop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer? It's BBD Sports Shop. Shop 2 Central Wisconsin locations, which are convenient in Cadott and Abbotsford, or online at BigBearDown.com. As that is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Cole takes a strike. Was dropped in there nicely by Stewart. One. In there again, 1-2. One, two. And chopper foul. Went off of Cole's foot. It's 1-2. One, two. Cole, little flare. That will be foul down the left field line. Does look like it's raining. I see some umbrellas. Again, there is rain in the forecast at 6 o'clock and 7 and 8. It's supposed to rain through most of the night. It's supposed to be a little nicer, so hopefully some of our games tomorrow will happen. It's going to depend on what kind of field it is. And a swing and a miss that No, sorry, she just got a piece of it. She must have just got it. I didn't hear anything. One ball, 2 strikes on Cole. Hanging tough in this at-bat here against Stewart. Stewart ready and deals the 1-2 again. And that is high. Count even 2-2 as that kicks away from Larson. Again, Holmen, certainly not a short drive here. You think about it, Holmen is La Crosse area, Onalaska area. Probably more Onalaska than La Crosse, but 2-2. Inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I can feel the rain. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. Cole, fly ball into left field, going way back. That is over the head of Towner. Off the wall, Cole on her way to second base. How about that at bat from Maddie Cole? It's a double. And Marshfield is in business. Some power shown by the 9-spot hitter, Maddie Cole. And back to the top of the order with Delaney Varsho. 0 for 1. She struck out last inning. Stewart struck out Varsho to open the game and then gave up 3 hits in a row. So Marshfield that's already the 6th hit of the game for Marshfield. And we haven't even played an inning and a third yet in the scorebook. Runner at second, nobody out. Varsho's stepping in against Stewart. First pitch. And that is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Fly ball into left field, and that is going to drop in front for a base hit. The throw to third is offline, and now going to second is Varsho. That dropped in front of Towner. Runners at second and third, nobody out for Ashlyn Barwick. She singled and scored last inning. Tigers, who scored 4 last inning, are in business in the second. Stewart in a bit of trouble here. First pitch to Barwick, and Barwick caught. Oh no, it's dropped. And throw to the plate is not in time, and now that gets away. Varsho on her way to third, Barwick on her way to second. Cole is in. I really thought for a second that Happel caught that one. Went in and out of her glove. And that'll be a run is in. It's 5-2 Marshfield. Runners at second and third, so same situation for Stewart. Again, here's Shyla Brogan. She tripled last inning. First pitch, high and outside, 1-0. And Barwick hit that like a rocket. It is raining. My car could use a free car wash anyway. 1-0. Brogan rips one into left field. Back goes Towner. That's over her head. Varsho's in. Barwick right behind her. And Brogan on her way to second. She's got an RBI double. It is 7-2 Marshfield. Tigers are pouring it on early. Four in the first, 3 here in the second. And now Maddie Cross will step up. Still nobody out. First pitch to Kraus. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Kraus takes one outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Here it is. Inside, Kraus, I don't know how she got out of the way of that one. It's 3-0. MLB action. The Brewers welcome Aaron Judge and the Yankees tonight. Start of a 3-game series in Milwaukee. Brewers were able to take the last 2 in Pittsburgh after dropping the first 2. So good start for Pat Murphy in his first year as manager, all the way down right the middle. Right down the middle is what I was trying to say. It's 3-1. Second and third, nobody out. 3 runs already in here in this second. 3-1. Kraus on the ground, fielded by Happel. She throws in time to get Kraus. Going to third is Brogan. It's 5-3 on the putout. Runner does advance. And that'll bring on Lily Griesbach. Griesbach grounded into a fielder's choice. She later came around to score. She scored the 3rd run for Marshfield last inning. 7-2. 1 out. Inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh. Griesbach takes one outside, and coming to the plate, going to be a close play, and Brogan's in. Larson took a couple seconds flipping that ball to the Stewart. A run is in, and another 4th spot. Base is clear. It's 8-2 Marshfield. Much different story with the offensive production for the Tigers in this one. First pitch, 2-0 is high. 3 balls and no strikes. In there for a strike, 3-1. It's one of the great myths of baseball that I've never really understood. Is how you throw 3 pitches way out of the zone. Baseball and softball. Throw 3 pitches way out of the zone, and then on 3-0, you throw one right down the middle. Probably just because you don't have to focus on throwing strikes. Low, and ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Griesbach. And Lydia Garvin will step up. She singled and scored a run. She scored the final run of that 4-run first. She came around to score on that Ari Pugh 2 RBI single. First pitch. Garvin takes a strike all the way, 0-1. A pump fake by Larson, and Griesbach retreats back to first. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1. And Garvin rips one foul down the left field line. Balls, 2 strikes on Garvin. Griesbach at first. Oh, 2. Inside. Very close to hitting Garvin. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Garvin takes one low. That kicks away from Larson, and Griesbach on her way to second. She'll get there. Two. Garvin fouls it off. Two to Garvin. Outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. On the ground to short. Jars got it, bobbles it for a moment, throw to first. Not in time, and now the throw gets away, and Griesbach's coming to the plate, and the throw is not made to the plate. That would be a hit anyway. I'm going to rule that a hit. I think Garvin would have been safe even if the throw was good. I mean, it wasn't a bad throw. It was a good job by Jar to stick with it. And the throw getting away from Everson, and now a meeting at the mound. And folks, we're going to put the window down, just letting you know, because the rain is starting to blow in here, and just with the equipment, water and technology are not two things that go well together. So I will keep you up. Keep you updated and just try to do the best I can. And on the ground to short, Jars got it. She bobbles it again, flips the second for one. The turn, throw gets away. And Pugh dives back to first. She's safe. And now, oh, she came off the bag. Oh, no. Okay, no, Pugh is safe. I thought they were ruling her out for a second.
Second baseman, number 8, Ruby Manlake.
6'4" fielder's choice. Here's Ruby Manlake. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Manlake takes one high and outside, 2-0. Manlake grounded out to third to end last inning. 2-0. Called strike, it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Big cut from Manlake. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Damage done. 5 more for Marshfield. They're in control right now. It's 9-2 Tigers. We're going to the third. To the bottom of the second, sorry.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Marshfield leading, 9-2, Marshfield leading Holmen as we're in the bottom of the second. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Vikings, Happel, Towner, and McHugh.
Leading off for Holmen in the bottom of the second inning, the third baseman, number 7, Josie Happel.
First pitch on the ground to third, foul. balls, 1 strike. As Coach Ashlyn Barwick needs a new ball. A 1. Strike 2. Oh, 2 high. Off speed did not work for Barwick on that pitch. 1-2. One, 2. Fly ball foul off the net. And a swing and a miss.
Left fielder, number 8.
So, second strikeout of the day for Barwick. And it's Molly Towner now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. One. Outside, count even 1-1. Break even. Oh, 2-1. Two one. Outside, 3-1. Line drive into left field, and that will be caught by the left fielder, Varsho. Good job to retreat on that ball. That was not an easy play to make. And then I'll bring on McKenna McHugh. McKenna McHugh 0 for 2 with a walk in game 1. Scored a run as well. That's in there for a strike 0-1 on McKenna. And a little flare into center field. That's down for a base hit. It drops in front of Brogan. And a 2-out hit for McHugh extends the second and back to the top of the order.
Back to the top of the batting order for the Vikings, the second baseman, number 2.
With Macy Klein. Klein 1 for 1, singled last inning, scored. Fly ball into center field. Back goes Brogan. It's overhead and down off the wall. And rounding third and coming in to score. Throw to third, not in time. It's an RBI triple for Macy Klein. And it's 9-3. Still a long way to go for Holmen, but they chip away a bit, and that'll bring on Isabel Hawkins.
Right fielder, number 14, Isabel Hawkins.
Hawkins takes one outside, 1-0. Hawkins, that's through for a base hit. In to score is Klein. It's an RBI single, second hit of the day for Hawkins. And it's 9-4. Screws tightening just a little bit. Marshfield scored 4, as it'll be Lindy Larson. Reached on an error her last time up. First pitch from Barwick is outside, 1-0 on Larson. Barwick had retired the first 2 in order, then 3 straight hits for Holmen. 1-0 is low. Pugh fakes a throw back to first. Oh no, a low strike. All right, 1-1. Break even. And right off the glove of Barwick, fielding it is Cole. She's got a play, and that is a lucky ricochet right there. 2 more for the Vikings, 9-4. We're going to the third.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
9-4 Marshfield leading Holmen as we enter the top of the third, as Maddie Cole ready to lead it off for the Tigers. She doubled to start last inning. Scored a run as well. Cole had a heck of an at-bat. As Stewart back out for another inning. It's been a tough outing for her so far, as that is outside. 1-0. Stewart ready. Deals 1-0 to Cole. Cole takes a strike. It's 1-1. Stewart ready, Cole ready, and Stewart about to fire the break even inside, and that bounces away from Larson. It's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Stewart ready. Deals the 2-1 to Cole. Inside, and now that gets away again from Larson. It's 3-1, almost the same exact spot. You can see Coach Linsmeyer. Actually, you can't, but she is bundled up. Cold, rainy, and windy. Kind of the exact opposite of yesterday. 3-1. Cole takes a strike on the outside corner. It's 3-2. Full count. Stewart deals a 3-2. Cole takes one high. So leadoff runner is on once again for Marshfield. Second straight inning. The leadoff batter has reached. And that will bring on Delaney Varsho. 1 for 2, strikeout and a single. As about any player that was wearing just a jersey is now wearing some kind of jacket. First pitch, outside and low. Cole thought about it for a moment, retreats back to first. It's 1-0. To Varsho. And on the ground to second base. Right there, they'll go to second for one. Jar's turn, not in time. Klein took the easy play at second. It goes 4-6 on the fielder's choice. And that will bring on Ashlyn Barwick. Barwick 2 for 2, 2 singles, has scored 2 runs. First pitch, and Barwick takes one low. Bobbled by Larson for a moment. It's 1-0 on Barwick. Barwick hammers one into left center field. On the run is Towner. It's over her head and all the way to the wall. Varsho on her way to third, and she'll be in there. And now she thought about it, retreats back to the bag. She's in there with a dive. It's a double for Barwick, her third hit of the game. And that'll bring on Shyla Brogan. Brogan 2 for 2, triple and a double. And a couple of RBIs. Trying to extend the lead for Marshfield here. Runners at second and third, only one out. Stewart ready to deal her first one to Brogan. She takes a strike on the outside, 0-1. That high outer corner has been a favorite strike call for this umpiring crew in the second game. It was the low part of the zone in the first game. Brogan pops it up. Calling for it is Stewart. She will make the catch. Almost in a Willie Mays style with the basket catch. And 2 gone, and that'll bring on Maddie Kraus.
First baseman, number 11, Maddie Kraus.
Kraus 1 for 2. Single and a ground out. First pitch. Kraus takes one low. That bounces away from Larson. And Varsho is going to come in to score. It's 10-4 Marshfield. Stewart ready, deals the 1-0. That's low, and that gets away from Larson again. And now here comes Barwick to the plate, and she's in. Two runs in on 2 straight pass balls. It's 11-4 Marshfield. So now Kraus will be tasked with trying to extend the inning. 2-0. High and outside, it's 3-0 now on Kraus. Three balls, no strikes. Kraus ready. That is in there for a low strike. There's that low part of the zone as well. As soon as I talk about the high zone, that's when the low zone's called. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Maddie Kraus. Stewart deals inside, and that is ball 4. So a 2-out walk for Maddie Kraus. And a 2-out base runner for Marshfield, and that'll bring on Lily Griesbach. Griesbach is grounded into a fielder's choice, scored a run, and walked. First pitch. Griesbach takes one low. 1-0 now on Lily. Griesbach takes one low and inside. It's 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes. Stewart deals and ripped into center field on the run, and making the catch is McKenna McHugh. 2 more for Marshfield. They're up by 7, 11-4, bottom of the third coming up.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Taylor Everson ready to lead off against Barwick as that's low and inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Tigers score 4 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the third. Vikings have scored 2 in each of their first innings at the plate, 1-0. And high strike, count even 1-1. Break even. Outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Big cut. 2-2. Outside, full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Everson. Everson grounded out short back in the first. 0 for 1 today. A little foul off the net. And we'll do it again. Three, 2. And that is high and outside, so leadoff walk. And that'll bring on Gabby Stewart. Stewart 0 for 1, struck out back in the first. One of 2 serve pro Jamie Wenzel strikeouts for Ashlyn Barwick. So that's fouled off 0-1 on Stewart. And Stewart chops 1 foul. It's 0-2. Barwick ready, no balls, 2 strikes on Stewart. Here it is. It bounces in the dirt, and that gets away from Pugh. And Everson will go to second base as Barwick requested a new softball. One, 2 on Stewart. Here it is. Low, count even 2-2 now. Little chopper to first. Kraus has got it. Bobbles it for a moment. Got to get rid of it. Flip is not in time. E3 on Maddie Kraus. And runners at the corners with nobody out for Izzy Jar. Jar grounded out to third as we're going to get a pinch runner for Stewart. It's going to be number 6, Amani Toso.
Courtesy runner for the Holmen Vikings. Number 8, Molly Towner.
Amani Toso, courtesy running at first for Holmen as that's high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Wow. Good pick there by Pugh, 2-0. Holmen looking to try to get back in this game. Runners at the corners, nobody out. 2-0. Something to do that gets away from Pugh. No advancement from either runner. It's 3-0 now on Jar. Everson walked to open the inning, then Stewart reached down an error. Jar ahead in the count, 3-0. And that is way outside. And the bases will be loaded with nobody out for Josie Happel. Again, a ball has not left the infield yet. Happel struck out to open the second inning. 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch. Happel pops it up. Cole going back. She makes the catch. And there is out number 1. So not what the Vikings wanted in that scenario. And that'll bring on Molly Towner. As we're going to make a pitching change, and we'll take a commercial break and we'll be back with the new pitcher after this.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
New pitcher is Caitlin Sternweissley. Griesbach moves back behind the plate. Maddie Kraus will move to third. Barwick. Yeah, Pugh will go back. Will go to first. I believe Barwick will go to short, and Garvin will go to second. We'll wait for the whole defensive. So the 8th spot, that's where I believe they've moved Lydia Garvin to second base. Based on their positioning, yes. So Garvin will go to second. Barwick is at short. Kraus is at third. Pugh is at first. Yeah, Sternweiss will be on the 8th spot, and Griesbach, instead of the DP, is now behind the plate. First pitch is outside corner for a strike, 0-1 on Molly Towner. Towner flew out to left her last time up, 0-1. And that is low. Count even 1-1 on Towner. Again, Sternweiss pitched in game 1. Just one rough inning, that 5-run fourth, otherwise a good outing. Fouled off, it's 1-2. Infield playing very shallow for Marshfield. One, two. High, count even 2-2 now on Towner. Got Molly McHugh on deck. 2-2. Swing and a miss. So 2 gone. Outfield stays the same. No changes for Coach Linsmeyer with that. First pitch to McHugh. McHugh singled her last time up. She takes one high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, Vikings had the bases loaded, nobody out, but a pop out from Happel and a strikeout from Towner. 1-0 on McHugh. Big cut and a miss. Count even 1-1. Break even pitch. Bit outside, 2-1. One. Inside, it's 3-1 now on McHugh. Nowhere to put it for Sternwise. 3-1. And McHugh got a piece of it. Full count. Bases full of Vikings. 3-2. Okay, I guess I missed. All right, I guess they missed a pitch somewhere. 3-2. That is high. That's ball 4. Regardless, it's a bases loaded walk. As Everson comes in to score, it's 11-5. And now here's Macy Klein. And Klein, first pitch swinging, fly ball into right field. Back goes the right fielder Weiss to make the catch. And the inning is over. Vikings load the bases with nobody out. They only get 1 on the walk. It's 11-5. We're going to the 4th.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Lydia Garvin ready to lead off for Marshfield here in the top half of the 4th inning with the Tigers up 11-5 over Holmen in this second game of our doubleheader coverage. Garvin 2 for 2. 2 singles. Scored a run back in the first. First pitch as Garvin takes one inside, 1 ball and no strikes. As I said earlier in the game, Garvin did not appear in the first game. He was originally starting at third base. She has now moved to second base after the pitching change, as it's 2-0 on Lydia. Two balls, no strikes. 2-0. Inside, 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes. Here it is, inside, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Lydia Garvin. And Ari Pugh will now step up. She's singled and grounded into a fielder's choice. Pugh ready to dig in against Stewart. The runner on. Stewart winds and deals a first offering, and that is high and away. And gets away from Larson. It's 1-0. It's an awkward release from Stewart on that play. Pugh up the middle. That's through for a base hit. And they're going to send home Garvin. It's bobbled in center by McHugh. It's an RBI single for Ari Pugh. And it's 12-5. So the Tigers get that run. The Vikings scored in the bottom half of the third, right back. As Caitlin Sternweiss will now bat instead of Ruby Manlick. Sternweiss takes over on the mound. First pitch, swing and a miss. Sternweiss was 1 for 3 in game 1, singled, struck out, and reached on an error. A 1, inside, 1-1. Break-even pitch. Inside, that gets away from Larson, and Pugh on her way to second. She'll get there. I think there's got to be some grip issues with at least with the rain. Even if it's not raining that hard, it still impacts how you grip the ball. Two balls, one strike on Caitlin Sternweiss. Stewart ready and deals. Sternweiss takes one high and outside. It's 3-1 now. It's the outside corner. It's 3-2. That is high. That's ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued by Stewart. That'll bring on Maddie Cole. As there's going to be, as Lexi Fisher will courtesy run at first, as there's going to be a meeting on the mound between coach and the Viking infield.
Now, courtesy running, Lexi Fisher.
The meeting is over between Coach Stewart and his players. And Maddie Cole will dig in 1 for 1, a double and a walk. Stewart ready and winds and deals their first offering to Cole, and that goes off of Stewart's foot, and it's fielded throw. What a missile off the arm of Macy Klein. She throws out Maddie Cole, and that did not hit Stewart in a good spot. I think that got her right on the ankle. Goes 1-3 on the put, 1-4-3. And back to the top of the order with Delaney Varsho. I think the more pressing issue is if Gabby Stoer is okay. And we'll take a quick commercial break.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
(12-5) Marshfield leading as Gabby Stoer is going to come out. As Macy Klein is the new pitcher for Holmen.
Tonight, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Holmen Vikings, number 2, Macy Klein.
As Macy Klein's going to come in and Taylor Baker so yeah, Gabby Stoer is out of the game after taking that ball off her foot. As Baker will go play second base.
Number 10, Taylor Baker. She will bat in the 5th spot. Batting for the Tigers, number 1.
As back to the top of the order here is Delaney Varsho after all of that. First pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And on the ground, fielding it is Klein. She'll go to first for 1. Throw to the plate. Pugh slides. Safe. Good slide by Pugh.
Shortstop, number 4, Ashlyn Barwick.
13-5. As Ashlyn Barwick comes up 3 for 3 today. And she fouls it off. Two singles and a double today for Barwick. She's got Garvin at third. And Barwick fouls it off. Balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. High and outside from Klein. 1-2. One, 2. And Barwick takes one high, count even 2-2. Got Brogan on deck. 2 in. Marshfield scored in Each team has scored at least one in every inning as that's inside. Count is now full on Barwick. Three-two. And Barwick on the ground to third, fielded cleanly. Throw to first is dug out. Nice play there by Everson. And the inning is over. Tigers get two more. They lead it 13-5. We have played 3.5. We are going to the bottom of the fourth. It's 13-5 Marshfield.
Bauer & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, bottom of the fourth inning, 13-5 Marshfield as Caitlin Sternweiss back out there. She'll deal with Hawkins, Larson, and Everson for Holmen today. In this inning, I should say. Hawkins 2 for 2. Hawkins takes a strike on the low corner, 0-1. Outside, count even 1-1. Neither team has yet to have an inning where they have not allowed at least one run. As I said earlier, 1-1 fouled off by Hawkins. It's 1-2. One-two. Lone in the dirt, count even 2-2. It was an off-speed pitch that Hawkins did not bite at. Two-two. Hawkins takes one low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two. That is outside, so leadoff walk. And Lindy Larson will step up to the plate.
Number 22, Lindy Larson.
First pitch, inside, 1 ball and no strikes. One-oh. Larson swings and misses. Uneven 1-1. Here it is. Outside. 2-1 now on Larson. Larson reached on an error and grounded out. 2-1. Larson takes one low, and that kicks away from Griesbach. It's 3-1 on Larson. Ball's 1 strike. Here it is. Larson takes one high on outside, and that's back-to-back walks to open up the inning. And Griesbach on her way to go talk with Sternweiss. As Taylor Everson coming to the plate, 0 for 1, ground out and walk. She scored a run. That was last inning. Once again, Ayla Malum Ayla Malum.
Courtesy runner for the Vikings for the catcher number 16. Ayla Malum.
First pitch. Everson takes one high. Didn't miss by much. Vikings loaded the bases with nobody out last inning. They only got one and was on the bases loaded walk to McKenna McHugh. 1-0. And that hits the outside corner. Count even. One. And on the ground up the middle, and that's past the glove of Barwick. And they're going to send home the runner, and the throw is not made by Barwick, as in to score is Hawkins. It's an RBI single for Taylor Everson. It's 13-6, Marshfield. So the scoreless inning dream will have to happen in another one for Marshfield and Holmen. And Taylor Baker will now come up. Baker in the spot of the injured Gabby Stewart. Baker went 0 for 3 in game 1. Struck out, popped out to first, and grounded out to second. And Baker pops it up, shallow right, going back and making the catch is Lydia Garvin for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring on Izzy Jar. Izzy Jar. Grounded out to third and walked. First pitch. Jar fouls it off its own one. And that's inside, and that gets away from Griesbach, and the runners will move up. Count even 1-1 now on Jar. Jar looking for her first hit of either game as she fouls it off 1-2. Again, Jar finished 0 for 3 with a walk in game 1. And those 0 for 3 bats were all strikeouts. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Fly ball foul off the net. And Jar stays alive. Jar's had some issue with that off speed from both Barwick and Sternweiss, especially Sternweiss. 1-2. Jar sends another one foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third, only 1 out. Sternweiss deals to Jar. High, good stab there by Griesbach to make that catch. That was not an easy play to make. It's 2-2. And called strike 3. So 2 outs, and Josie Happel will come to the plate. First pitch. Happel, big cut and a miss on 1. 0-1. Fouled off. It's 0-2 now on Happel. Happel 0 for 2, struck out and popped out to short. Sternweiss trying to get out of this jam with only 1 run allowed. 0-2. Fly ball foul off the net. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Happel takes one low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. On the ground, foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. High, count even 2-2 now on Happel. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. And Sternweiss gets out of a jam, only 1 run allowed. Vikings again have 2 runners in scoring position. They cannot get more than 1. 13-6 to the 5th.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
13-6, Marshfield leading Holmen here in the top of the 5th as Macy Klein out for another inning.
Leading off for the Tigers in the top of the 5th inning, center fielder, number 12, Shyla Brogan.
Shyla Brogan will lead off for Marshfield. Brogan 2 for 3, triple, double, and popped out to the pitcher. First pitch, high, 1-0 on Brogan. Inside corner for a strike. One. High, 2-1. Brogan in the air to center field. That will drop in front of McHugh for a base hit. Here's Matty Kraus. Kraus 1 for 2, single, ground out, and a walk. High and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Dropped in there nicely from Klein. It's 1-1. Klein deals 1-1 to Kraus. Break-even pitch is grounded foul. It's 1-2. One, 2. And Kraus waited on the off-speed pitch a little late. One, 2. Inside, now that gets away from Larson. Going down to second base is Brogan. She'll get there without a throw. Two. Inside and full count now. Three-two. Inside. Now that gets away again from Larson. It's a walk for Kraus. And Brogan will go to third. And now it's Lily Griesbach. Griesbach grounded into a fielder's choice, walked, and flew out. First pitch. Griesbach, a chopper to third. They're going to go to second for one. Low throw. Nice play there by Baker. Run is in. Go 5-4 on the fielder's choice. An RBI for Griesbach, 14-6. Is a bit high on Garvin. It's 1-0. 1-0. Garvin takes one high. It's 2-0. Inside. 3-0. 3-0. Garvin takes a strike. Three one. Garvin takes a strike on the outside corner. It's 3-2. Three-two. That is high. Ball four. Runners at second and first with one out, and that'll bring on Ari Pugh. Pugh 2 for 3.
First baseman, number 17, Ari Pugh.
Pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes on Pugh. 2-0. 2-0. Outside, 3 balls and no strikes. Rio. And a 4-pitch walk to Ari Pugh. The bases are loaded. As Caitlin Sternwise with the bases loaded. Now that gets away from Larson and coming to the plate and scoring is Griesbach. It's 15-6.
The pitcher, number 9, Caitlin Sternwise.
1-0. Sternwise takes one low, and that gets away from Larson again. Here comes Garvin, flip to the plate, and Garvin is safe. Steps on the plate just to make sure. 16-6. Two balls, no strikes on Sternwise. Pugh is now at third. Inside, oh wow, nice play there by Larson to stop that one. That was behind. Three-0. Sternwise way out in front of one. It's 3-1. Interesting approach, swinging 3-0 at a game when you're ahead by 10. That is foul down the left field line. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and that is low. Ball 4 to Sternweiss. Fourth walk of the inning issued by Klein. As Matty Cole. Cole, first pitch swinging, ground ball to third. They're going to go to first for 1, and Pugh will stay at third. So 5-3 on the putout. Does advance the runner from first. Back to the top of the order with Delaney Varsho. Varsho has struck out, singled, grounded into a fielder's choice, and grounded out to second. 1-0. Varsho, big cut and a miss, 1-1. High, count is not even, it's 2-1. High, 3-1 now on Varsho. And Varsho draws a walk. It's ball 4. And here's Ashlyn Barwick. Barwick, 3 for 4. 2 singles, a double, and a ground out. As Brogan standing on deck, who opened this inning with a single. That's outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Barwick taking all the way. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Break even pitch to Barwick from Klein. Barwick takes a strike. It's 1-2. So 2 good pitches taken by Barwick. 1-2. And Barwick sends one foul down the left field line. One, 2. Was that a balk? Or no, I think the umpire somebody called time. 1-2. Outside, good play by Larson, good stab to get that one. That was not an easy catch to make. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Barwick. Marshfield leads by 10. 2-2. Barwick, swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Tigers lead by 10. They get 3 more. We're going to the bottom of the 5th.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
(16-6), Marshfield here in the bottom of the 5th. And in theory, it is the last chance for Holmen. They need to score at least 2 to extend this game. Well, at least 1, I should say. There's a reason why I'm not a math major, and that's exactly why. I just proved it right there. Well, apparently when I just did math in my head, I said that 10 minus 2 is 9. So, first pitch is
Leading off for Holmen, the left fielder.
high and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0. Low, count even. Sorry, no, it's 2-0. Low, 3 balls and no strikes. Three-0. Inside. And a walk to Towner to start this 5th inning. And as I've said a couple of times, no team has been able to keep their opponent off the scoreboard in a single inning yet, as that is low. 1-0 on McHugh. McHugh 1 for 1, single, scored a run and a walk. So that is outside 2-0. Two-0. Fouled off by McHugh. It's 2-1. Two-one. Outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Three-one. Swing and a miss. Big cut from McHugh. It's 3-2. On the ground, right back to Sternwatch. Off of her, she regathers, throws in time to get McHugh. Heck of a play by Sternwatch. Oh, boy. McHugh ran down the line, and she slid in the turf grass out there. Looks like she's okay. Running down the line, I think she slipped and fell. And McHugh, I think for a second, thought she was safe. She's now heading back to the dugout. As goes 1-3 on the putout. As first pitch is low, 1-0 on Macy Klein. Klein 2 for 3, single, triple, and a flyout. 1-0. High and outside, it's 2-0. And outside, 3-0. That is low. 3 balls and no strikes. Fly ball foul off the bat of Klein. It's 3-2. 3-2. Swing and a miss. And 2 gone, and the last out, or last chance. And I believe we might have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Ayla Malam, who entered the game to courtesy run last inning, and she'll bat in the spot of Isabella Hawkins. First pitch. 1-0. Holmen, big cut and a miss. Count even. One. Low. Good stop by Griesbach. 2-1. Holmen, big cut and a miss. And the Vikings down to their final strike. Sternweiss ready and deals. Fly ball, that will be into center field for a base hit, and this is going to score a run. Yes, it will. It's an RBI single for Ayla Malum, and she will extend the game. That was just out of the reach of Garvin. It's an RBI single. Now that Bucks-Pacers game going down to the wire, 111 to 111 with 1.4 seconds left in regulation. Chris Middleton just hit a three-pointer to tie it, if anybody cares. It's inside 1-0 on Lindy Larson. You like offense, this is your game, as that's low and inside 2-0 on Larson. Inside, 3 balls and no strikes. (3-0). Low. And now throw down to third. We're going to have a play, and Malum's going to be out. Not a smart base running play, down by 9 runs. But the Vikings get 1, and there will at least be 6 innings played. 16-7. We're going to the 6th.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
All right, this game has been called due to the fact that it's getting dark with the lights and the rain, so we're just going to play the Nasonville ad and call it a day. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Marshfield sweeps this doubleheader, winning Game 1 6-5 and Game 2 16-7. On behalf of Jack Weber and Riella Schuler, thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you